Hello everybody, it's your host here, Charles96, and it's been a long time since I last broadcasted to you guys. The last time I broadcasted to you, of course, I was playing Destiny with my friends, as we were taking down the Taken King in Destiny the Taken. But now we switch it back over to the world of sports, and we come back to the NHL after seeing a very interesting NHL draft, to say the least. Of course, my Boston Bruins not really doing too much for us in drafting, but I digress. Hopefully they make some nice off-season signings as we get towards free agency in just later on this week, actually, this Friday. And it'll be an interesting couple of days leading up to the trade deadline. It's always been an interesting few days leading up to the trade deadline, but we gotta wait and see. It's gonna be interesting coming down to the wire. So, a little while ago, in the middle of the season, well, at the trade deadline, this was off script. The Blue Jackets were on a tremendous 12-game winning streak, and at the trade deadline, I decided to make the trade for Tyler Seguin of the Dallas Stars. I traded my first-round draft pick for the Blue Jackets, because I also had the Vancouver Canucks first-round draft pick, and I also gave them Ryan Johansson. I was iffy on making that trade. I was also thinking maybe I'll give them Brendan Dubinsky instead of Ryan Johansson, but thinking at the time, I think Ryan Johansson is going to be the difference maker, and if I give them a first-round draft pick, they get another pick towards the draft. So, oh well. I'm just looking to get my team in the playoffs, and as you can see there on the screen there, the Columbus Blue Jackets are in first place. Now, back in the beginning of the season, the Blue Jackets didn't do too well. We started off in last place. First 7 games were all losses. It was a tough start to the season, but I like challenges. That's why I picked the Columbus Blue Jackets, and that's why I started from the bottom and we're coming back up. And now, 6 days before the Stanley Cup Playoffs begin and the regular season ends, we are in a battle with the Minnesota Wild for the top spot in the league. There is a 2-point difference. So literally, when you say every game counts towards home ice advantage for the entire Stanley Cup playoffs, it does not get more. So we start off now. The Columbus Blue Jackets take that game over to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn against the New York Islanders. It'll be interesting to see because Sergei Bobrovsky has just come off the injury reserve list for an undisclosed injury that he took 4 days off for. So this is his first game back. So let's take a listen to Dark and Eddie.
Hi everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emery. Occasionally, while we're watching television, we will see a team preparing to come onto the ice, and certain guys have to be in certain positions in the line when they come out. Now, how does a guy just called up from Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, or Hershey know where he's supposed to be? What are these rituals all about?
The back of the line, kid, that's exactly what ends up happening. But I think, Doc, with these rituals that go on in the locker room, whether it's the way that you get dressed or the way that you line up to go on the ice, it all has to do with winning. If you're winning, you stay with that same lineup, just like a baseball manager. And if you're not winning, trust me, that line changes. You let the young guys go, the old guys come in last, but always the goaltender, the starting goaltender, will lead you out onto the ice.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Ronta's gotten the call to the goal.
Yes, as you see there, the New York Rangers and the New York Islanders actually made a trade at the trade deadline and swapped goalies. And it's very shocking to see that one.
Russian-born Sergei Bobrovsky, only 22 when he got his first NHL start. A win in the first game ever played at the new arena in Pittsburgh. And he wore the colors of the Philadelphia Flyers.
The Blue Jackets have had an excellent last 10 games, and they're full of confidence. They were telling us this morning, even though their opponents have had an excellent last 10 games as well, they feel they're the better team.
And the puck is seized by Boychuk. And this is his drop back. He's going back to get organized. Columbus in their own end in possession. Slid to Sagan. Oh, here's a wrister. Terrific glove save. And let's head down to ice level.
Could have been a better shot there, but oh well.
Ranta's goals against average is among the league leaders. He's had a terrific season. He doesn't give up any soft goals, and his team knows they can really count on him.
Many thanks, Ray. Good face-off win. Got a piece of that one.
So, let's hit back quick. I told you guys earlier how I acquired Tyler Seguin. We were on a 12-game winning streak at the moment. We actually ended up pushing 3 extra games in that winning streak until we played Detroit at home after a tough game against Philadelphia where we won 3-2 in regulation. The only reason I remember that was because I remembered that was the 15th game. And we came out and we played Detroit hard, but Detroit just kept pounding them on Sergei. And Sergei, once he gave up the 3rd goal, he gave up 2 right away, right after the face-offs. So that kind of ended our winning, 15-game winning streak, and we're where we are right now. But we're happy with where we are. We just got to keep playing.
Snapping a pass to Kuhlman. Takes it up that side. That play went offside.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Over 7 minutes have gone by. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Speared along by Boychuk. Delayed penalty coming out. With a blast! Bobrovsky's at the bench. Delayed penalty continues. Extra man on. New York's getting a minor. You may have noticed this one. It's 2 minutes for interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1.
Stay out of the penalty box when you're playing this team. You do not want to put them on the power play.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Nothing much at stake. Just our reputations. The Blue Jackets have control of the puck in their own end. Trying to go to Kuznetsov. Between the blue lines. Look at this! Score!
Jeez.
A power play goal!
When you go to the forehand move, you got to have a lot of confidence.
Edzo, I don't know about you from up there, but I thought he stopped this. It's just ricocheted off him into the net.
The Blue Jackets
Kuznetsov just made them pay for that one.
In this first period and in the rest of the game, of course, to try to build on it.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful.
Center ice. Now what? New York's up the wing, setting things up. And he's hammered.
I saw that play coming from a mile away.
Directing that one to Bull.
I didn't even see Jared Bull over there.
Slides it to the point to Johnson. Hammer. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Propelled to Nielsen. To Lee. Pointed to Letty. Back in front. Patted away. On to Calvin. Carries it up the wing. Great Scoring chance here. Just couldn't find the target.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
New York's in possession and moving up the wing. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Oh, terrific save on a great chance. And a whistle.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Just under 6 minutes to go. The Blue Jackets ahead, 1-0. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. He's right in front. Poke check.
The same play again, this time poke checked.
Back in his defensive end to get it. New York's carrying it through center. Two guys together with force. Big force. Rister. Outstanding save with a glove.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
I'm very interested to see how free agency works this year, because you have a lot of top names going to free agency. The big one in particular, Steven Stamkos. Everyone is still trying to figure out where Steven is going to go. And there's a lot of rumors, not because I'm just a Boston boy, but there are many rumors that he's cut his list short of teams he's talking to, and Boston's one of the teams he's going to be talking to. New York's another one. I'm assuming Tampa Bay is going to be a third one, and I think there's supposed to be a 14 he's talking with, but he hasn't announced yet who that 14. I don't think, well, of course it's been announced, but I don't know who that fourth team is. So it'll be interesting to see. Then during the draft, right before the draft, there are all these trade rumors, like Cam Fowler or Kevin Shattenkirk to Boston. You know, like that's what you get when it comes to the draft. You get all these crazy rumors. It's insane to just think.
Looks ahead to start something. Muscled long to Oposo. He can start some danger here. That puck out of play over the glass, and a young lady from Shawinigan came up with that. Nice face-off work.
Shit.
Decides to give up some space in order to get some back. Fires. We have one period in the books. Columbus connected.
And I forgot to say this at the beginning of the broadcast, but like I've always said at the beginning of the broadcasts, these broadcasts aren't for me. They're not for me to get subscribers, to get people to follow me, to get people to donate money to me so I can none.
Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
The Islanders are down only by one, Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
First face-off of period 2. And snapped up by Song. New York's lugging it along in their own end. Pass to the slot. Slice through the neutral zone. Pass to the shooting position. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Slid and a save. New York's in possession as they travel in their own end. Passing one off now to Oposo. Odd man rush 2-on-1. Dragged through the neutral zone by Foligno. Gets one by. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team to lead. Near the boards. Mashed in. Picks it up in his own end. Chip to Atkinson. Gets around him here. Block that. Two sticks together, they cancel. Pitching it to Lee. Oh, what a play. Pitching this one to Dubinsky. New York's got possession in their own end. Laid on to Nielsen. Back in his defensive end to get it. Looking to Atkinson. Right in front. Got in the way of that one, too. That hits somebody. Puck is thrown to Grabner. Propelled to Hamonic. Columbus in their own end with it. Pass attempt to Bourque. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Carries it up the side. Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. Columbus controlling play now in their own end. Grabbed along by Atkinson. Good poke check. Got that in the trapper.
There was some room. Not enough. Great glove save.
He's in great shape to make any kind of stop, but one like this is an easy one for him.
Clean win on the draw. Moving it to Hickey. On to Cizikas. Moving along through the neutral zone. Looks ahead to start something. Scrum over, puck kicked. The Blue Jackets waiting back in their own end. Back near the blue line. Poke checked away. Toward the net. Oh, and he misses.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Picked up in the attacking zone. Heads to the front. Out in front. Brilliant save. Score!
Fuck.
And this one is tied.
You want to score goals, especially off of rebounds, go to this area. Bobrovsky's clearly at a disadvantage. He makes the first stop, but he doesn't recover.
As much as I am a WWE fan, I am not ready to hear the yes chants.
The Islanders have gotten this back into
Here
a
they
tie,
come.
and there's loads of time left. We're only in the second period. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to, another save. And he'll cover.
Tough break for us there. That's a tough break. Can't be giving up easy goals like that. That's not serious. Well,
Just over 6 minutes to
bad
go.
D.
We are at 1 goal apiece. Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Loose puck regathered by Prout. Now it's directed to Calvin. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The Islanders suffer a tripping call. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. The Islanders with a face-off win. Great save.
A quality chance, a better save.
Oh, great block. A shot. They score. What a power play these guys have.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that. It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position.
What a deflection here. Beautiful deflection by Side. That's why he's one of the top players on this team this year.
Blue Jackets have taken a late second period lead in this one. That might change the conversation in the locker room at the Horn. He's through. Oh, he missed the net.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
Slides it to the point. Blocked with the pad. The Blue Jackets in their own end controlling the play. And the puck is scooped up by Leddy. He's pinned. Can he generate something? slid to Nielsen. To Lee. Snapping a pass to Grabner. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. The Blue Jackets its zone. Pass finds its way straight up to Bull. Let's go, Rister! Skate kick out of the scrum. The Islanders carrying on in their own end. Trying to go to Tavares. Moves up the side with it now. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 17 for the Blue Jackets and 10 for the Islanders. Saad's goal has put his team ahead for at least now. Will it stand up? We go to break.
Oh, excuse me, yes.
Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first 2, and so will Edson.
The Islanders are one lucky bounce from getting back in this game, but one area of concern, too many scoring chances they're giving up.
We have begun the third period. The Islanders have possession in their own end, directing that one to Tavares. Nicely received at the point. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. Chip to Sagan. The Islanders in their own end setting things up. And that's moved up the wing to Tavares. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Laid on to Tavares. Got it all.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop.
A little under 4 minutes have passed here in the third. The Blue Jackets with a narrow lead of 2-1. Columbus lugs that along in their own end. Drives to the net. Propelled to lead. And at an angle to Grabner. Picks it up in his own end. Columbus setting things up in neutral ice. Could this be icing?
What?
And it will be based on the defense arriving first.
Saad's offensive production stems from the fact that he's able to get away from the guy checking him for just a second to release the puck. That is a skill that people don't talk about. Some have it, some don't.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff.
Yeah, like I wanted to pass it to the right?
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Columbus in possession as they go through the neutral zone. In the crease, booted aside. Oh, good chance here. He's got a wonderful centering pass. Thrown in. Possession once again by Clutterbuck. And ripped to Hickey. Fires off the mark.
He got all of that one, guys. He walked into that and fired it just over top of the net.
Columbus is getting an attack ready back in their own end. Passing one off now to Atkinson. Oh, here's a wrister. Oh, the crossbar. That puck out of play over the glass.
Rent has always had excellent leg speed. Here he makes a great pad stop.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Decides to drop back a bit and look it over. On to Nielsen. Pitching it to Grabner. Back in his defensive end to get it.